What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Car Chronicles. This time I'm actually in the car. So this video is a little more personal to like what I'm doing right now. Again, it's like a topic where I'm getting advice, stuff like that, just talking, but this one is one that's more reflective with me. So today's Saturday, July 1st, right? As you can see, I'm dressed up, right? A nice tee on. You can't see the rest of my outfit, but I'm saying I'm dressed up. I just came back from a barbecue, right? Or there's a barbecue that we went to, right? My family and stuff like that. And I was like, they told me about it like the day before. So I was like, it'd be cool to go, get some food, just kind of hang out, stuff like that. And I was not comfortable. I was not comfortable the whole time. Like, was that a bug? I was not comfortable the whole time, right? So pretty much, lock the door because it's kind of dark in this street. Pretty much, it started off, I was cool, right? When, my brother and, he drove with his wife and daughter in the car, and then I just went with them because my mom was still getting ready and stuff like that. We pull up, right, and I don't know anybody there, right? I knew people from that my family are friends with, but like I didn't really know anybody, right? So that's not the issue. So we go there, right? We go to the drinks, right? I'm expecting to find like a Coke or a Sprite, like some type of soda in the little bin, right? And all I see are beer and then Capri Sun, right? And I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, I try to drink soda like that, right? But I'd rather have that than like just a Capri Sun, right? But I'm like, whatever, Capri Sun, whatever, I just take it. I'm drinking it, right? I'm not the only guy there that's my age that's drinking it, right? There are a couple other guys that are my age, but they had girls, but let's just say the girls, the way I'm not judging anybody, but like the way they were dressed was kind of crazy, right? So yeah, so they're sitting there for a while. I'm talking to my brother about different stuff. Talking to my sister-in-law, just playing with my younger niece and stuff like that. She's like 6. I think I'm pretty sure she's 6. She's turning 7 this year, something like that. So I'm just chilling with them, right? My mom ends up coming with my cousin, and everybody's kind of like just there talking, right? And I'm just there, right? I'm making conversation with some people that like my dad's friend. I was making conversation with people I knew, right? Just kind of like just talking about different stuff. And the whole time, man, like my dad's friend and my brother, they were pushing me to talk to the girls at the party, right? Now, that's not the issue, right? If I was at like a Christian party, right, and there were like women there, right, that were just there and they were hanging out, stuff like that, I would have no problem talking to them because, what I'm saying, those are the women that I look for, women who are modest, women who are, what I'm saying, I don't want to talk to women who are dressed a certain way and just drinking all the time, like drinking, like downing a bunch of beers and stuff like that. Like I'm not into that, right? So I'm just there, I'm just laughing, I'm just playing, I'm just joking around with them, stuff like that. But they're genuinely pushing me, right? And I get it, what I'm saying, they mean the best, right? Trying to get me to just interact with women, but which I'm doing behind the scenes. So, but I get what they're doing, right? I'm just there kind of like everybody's like twerking, like the dancing that the music that's playing is mostly Trinidad music. Y'all know my family's from Trinidad and Tobago. The Tobago side of Trinidad and Tobago, but what I'm saying. So that's most of the songs they're playing there, and like most of the dance have to do with grinding and stuff like that. I'm just there, right? It was like the Christmas party, right? It was like the Christmas party that I told y'all before, when everybody was kind of just, doing their thing, drinking, doing those dance stuff like that. I'm just sitting there, like, what I'm saying. What got to me, right, was when, again, Car Chronicles isn't necessarily like I'm pointing straight to the lesson. I mean, that's what has been pretty much the past few car chronicles, but this is just like a rant type of thing. I'm gonna get to a lesson in a moment, but I had to like explain what brought me to do this, right? So I go over to like the little bar area where my brother's getting drinks, right? The bar is where I got my Capri Sun the first time, right? So I go with him. Well, he's staying there. I go over to come. I want something to drink, right? And it was, well, now it's 9:21, but it was like 9 something when I was there. The food wasn't ready yet. I work literally tomorrow morning. This is the only Sunday, tomorrow Sunday. But when y'all see this will be, I don't even know when y'all see this. It'll either be Sunday night or Monday morning, one or two. But yeah. So tomorrow's Sunday when I'm recording this. I work Sunday morning. Like I work at 11 to 6. Not at my main store, but the other store that I was training at. I'm working to cover a shift for somebody. So this is the only Sunday I'm working, right? But I work tomorrow, so I'm like, yo, I don't want to stay up too long, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But yeah, so we go to the bar. I go to the bar where my brother is, right? I look at the thing again. I'm looking for stuff to drink, and the only thing I see is alcohol. I see alcohol and the Capri Sun, right? So I'm like, all right, I'll take the Capri Sun again because there's no else to drink, right? There was no water. There was no water there. There was no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there was water, I was looking for water. There was no water in there. Like, it was just beer and Capri Sun. So I'm like, all right, I'll take another Capri Sun, right? So I take it, I put a straw in, I'm going back to where I was standing with my family is, right? And then this is when they start roasting me, man. Like, I'm talking about genuinely, like, listen, I could take roast, right? If they're just roasting me, whatever, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But like, they were genuinely roasting me because like, I had like a Capri Sun in my hand. They were like, they wanted me to get like an alcohol bottle just so like I can look like a man, you know what I'm saying? Instead of holding Capri Suns. I don't care. Like, literally, I don't care, man. Like, there's a bunch of them saying this, so I can't really say I don't care. It was like, I don't care, man. Like, I don't know what to drink. I don't want to drink alcohol. I don't want to drink alcohol. I don't want to talk to you know what I'm saying, immodest women. I don't want to do it. I don't want to dance like the way they were dancing. I don't want to do any of that stuff, right? This is not my lifestyle. You know, like the partying and all this. This is not my lifestyle. I just came for the food, right? And I'm going to go home, right? I literally have to go get something to eat now. I'm gonna go buy something to eat because, you know, the food is not ready, and I was not staying anymore. I was like, this is not my lifestyle. Like the way they were pushing me to do stuff that I used to do years ago. You know what I'm saying? I used to party. I used to like talk to those type of women. I used to dance. Like I used to drink. I used to do all that stuff, right? I don't do that anymore. I don't. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I alluded to myself, I don't want to be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, like, the thing that, like, it bothered me, right? Because, like, I was sitting there and I was like, these are the moments I wish I had a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm grateful for having a car that I could drive, right? Like, I haven't, like, just the other night there, I had to go out somewhere and my mom let me borrow her truck. You know what I'm saying? So I have vehicles to drive. But this is one of those moments where I wish I had my own vehicle so I could leave. You know, I couldn't drive to the party because my parents had to use both their vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could not drive there. I was stuck. My brother drove me, but I couldn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, the party was near, like, by driving, it's like 5 minutes from my house. But by walking, it's like 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so I could not, you know what I'm saying? I was not going to waste money on the Uber. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was stuck there. I was like, yo, I do not want to be here anymore. And my mom said, you know, I could take her truck and just go home. You know what I'm saying? I could take her truck and go home. She'll get a ride with one of their friends because a couple of them drove. So, you know, they're like, you take the truck and go home. I was like, my mom was looking for the keys in her purse. I was like, Mom, this is not my lifestyle. I don't want to be here. You know, like, this is not me anymore. Like, I just, you know, like, I literally told her that and I just walked off. After she gave me the keys. I told her to bring some food when you bring some food home when she leaves or whatever. Which they're not gonna leave for a couple hours now, so I had to get something to eat. There's nothing to eat at home. I didn't make anything to eat for today because I knew I was going to a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? So like, it is what it is, man. But the point of me bringing this video, right, this Car Chronicles video today, is the fact that do not let anybody try to peer pressure you or get you to do something that you don't want to do, right? Because there's a lot of brothers on here that are following the lifestyle that I'm following, you know, in a way look up to me for following that lifestyle. And I'm telling y'all right now, do not let people peer pressure you. Do not if you're of age, right, and you don't drink, and people trying to get you to drink, don't do it, right? Don't push you to do it. Do not talk to women who are immodest, who drink all the time, who dress a certain way, right? Don't, right? And just things that are worldly, right? Because that's worldly things are the norm, right? This is the world, right? Worldly things, carnal things are just the norm, right? So when you stand out, and you don't want to do those things, you stand out, right? I had a Capri Sun. Like it wasn't like I was like showing it off. I was like holding, like I literally held it. I just held the cup to me so I could drink it. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, you know, oh, don't embarrass me. Like, don't embarrass me with the Capri Sun. Like, you know, like I was like, bro, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not care, right? Because at the end of the day, it was just a drink. It was just like a juice. I'm not drinking, right? I want to drink. And honestly, a modest woman, if they were at the party and they see all they have is alcohol, and beside the alcohol is the Capri Sun, they would actually respect they would respect you for getting the juice instead of drinking. Like you're standing out. Like you're standing out because you don't want to drink, you know, and they don't want to drink, so they you know what I'm saying, they respect that, right? Obviously, if there's water there or something like that, like something normal, and like you're taking a Capri Sun, it's a little different, right? But if it's nothing else, you know what I'm saying, you just take the Capri Sun, you know, it's what it is. And no, it's really not about a Capri Sun. Like, Capri Suns are good. I haven't had Capri Sun in years, obviously, but like, I forgot how good they are. You know what I'm saying? I finished it fast, but it was pretty good. But yeah, man, don't let people just pressure you into falling back into a life that you quit once you accepted Christ into your life, and you're like, I'm going to live for Christ. I'm not going to do these things, right? I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be sober-minded. I'm not going to dance a certain way that's sexualized and stuff like that. And I might get a yellow mark just for saying that word, sexualized, but I don't care in this video. Like, I'm trying to give y'all advice, man. And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Just don't let people peer pressure you, man. If there's certain lifestyles you want to live, right, and you threw away the old you and put on the new you, don't let people try to bring you into that past life. And this could be anything, like you're hanging out with certain friends and they try to drag you a certain way, or family try to drag you a certain way, right? If those friends are trying to drag you a certain way, you should cut them off. That's why. And family also. Family trying to do you a certain way, just cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm proud of myself because I'm like, yo, this isn't what I want to do, right? The women that I look for to be my wife, right? To be my wife, someone who I wait till marriage with, right? Someone who will be a helpmeet, someone who, you know what I'm saying, will be a partner. They're not them. She would not dress like that, you know, these hanging out, you know, these showing in the tights and stuff like that, man. Like, you know, drinking, like downing, like, no, man. And looking for guys who, you know, and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like you could say I am ranting because this is a Car Chronicles video, but yeah, man, I'm just putting this out there, man. Those are who are my age, stuff like that, man. If you go to a family event and they're doing that stuff and you don't want to do it, man, stay strong. Just don't do it. Just, if you have to stand out, man. Chosen ones stand out. People who are Christians stand out, right? It is what it is. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to boast or anything like that. It is what it is. I'm saying you're not part of the world. You don't follow things out of the norm. So you stand out, right? It's what it is, man. But with that being said, man, I will catch y'all in the next video. Brother Aaron out. Peace.